more likely?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I'm
say it one
throwing a
more time.
curveball at you.
Say it one more time.
One more time, I'm throwing this at you now. Okay. Is it that Mumen was actually second choice the whole entire time, and actually he won in Sydney? So he chose Mumen on a second basis, the fact that he wanted to stay in the competition. Or is it the fact that he realized Mumen really isn't putting out? It's not going to happen. Which was more likely for you to choose it out of two? I could add a third, but the third one will really throw a curveball in. I don't even want to throw it into it. So I'm going to leave it at those two.
Hold on, throw the curveball. Throw
Huh?
the curve. Throw the third one. Let's get it.
The brother has a skin preference. There you go.
Damn.
Jeez. Can I vote on all of them?
You can vote on all three of them. Which one do you think is more likely?
I mean, I felt like he knew Sydney before, right? So if he wanted to get with Sydney, he didn't need the show to get with Sydney, right? He could just go after her because they're friends, right? I just felt like what was it? The second one
The
about
second,
the
she,
lifestyle, about the lifestyle.
yeah.
Um, Maybe that's it. If I was to vote, I would go with that one. But I felt like it was clear, right? I felt like the fellas knew it was clear. She made it clear it was important to her, right? I don't know why you would take that for granted, especially something like that, considering who she is and her background and everything. So I would go with that one.
Okay. Kerry, do you want to take
Maybe
a
I need a
stab?
drink so I can stop being nice.
I'm throwing these hard curveballs. Go on, Kerry. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So, okay, based on the what I viewed on television,
Uh-huh.
Frank, we saw that Frank was more sexually attracted to Sydney than he was to me. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Sydney gives. I feel like that was more his speed. Sydney's sexy. She's witty. She's fun. Mumine is like, again, she's waiting till she's married, and she is not necessarily, not that she's not a sexual person, but she's not having sex. Frank has a sex podcast. He put it out there that he's a sexual person. So I think he is attracted to who he was attracted to. I personally think Sydney was attracted to Phil more than Frank. And then Frank, he had to deal with what was dealt.
Left.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna throw the whole color complex thing and say he likes a certain color. I'm not even gonna go there. I don't know. I don't know his dating history.
That's
I
fine.
think I think people are just basing that off of, he had an ex-girlfriend, but I think he's attracted to what he's attracted to. And based on his body language and how he was with the women, even when he explained them, he said, Sydney, he talked about her body and all this stuff. And then he said, Mumine, he explained her more of like on a friendly level than like an attraction level. I think Mumine is absolutely stunning, but it's not what necessarily what he was attracted to. So I think that's more so on what I viewed, what was going on with Frank and Mumine. And during the reunion, you heard him say, "Speak your truth. Like, go ahead and say what you need to say." Because I think he knows he fucked up, right? I think he knows he wasn't doing what he needed to do to stay connected to her. What I can say is, I'm glad he didn't lead her on after that, because I think that would have been more messed up to try to do that based on trying to save face for the reunion, like some folks be trying to do. But I think that with him, self shade being thrown just a little bit. But I think with him, when he was like, speak your truth, he knew she wasn't going to be like, yeah, he's been contacting me. We've gone on plenty of dates and we've kept the connection. I am proud that he let her hit him on the chin. He took it like that. But I always tell Frank, like we all say in the cast, like Frank needs to, run for office. He's a great speaker. He knows how to talk. I think when he was speaking, he didn't want to hurt her feelings, but I think he also was trying to protect himself as well to not look ass jerky. But from what I do know about Frank as a person, I like Frank. We have hung out with him multiple times, and I know that he is genuinely a good person. But when it came to the process, that's how he chose to handle it, and that's why you saw what you saw at the reunion. So I think it's the second choice, the Sydney being more attracted to Sydney versus for me.
Okay. Libba, we're gonna try one last time. Libba, is your sound? Are we there? Girl, your sound
Lord,
is
little
not putting.
child.
Libba,
What?
you know what?
Libba, do you got a
Libba,
microphone?
Like, what's going
Is
on?
it a microphone?
tonight is not the
Might be in the
night, Libba.
car, like tell you the truth.
Do you have your cell
Baby,
phone? Or are you on the laptop?
Sure.
She can't talk to me.
we can't hear her, baby. Next time we'll get you back in, baby. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, you look poised and ready to ask this question, so I'm gonna throw you in. What's your thoughts around the Frank and the Mumen situation?
I just think that Frank, at the end of the day, he really wanted. Sorry.
Sydney.
What's the young lady's name?
Sydney.
Thank you. I think you could see him light up. You could see him light up, and I agree with everybody's assumption with the whole sexual thing. We saw somebody last season. I love Jason and Liz separately and together. They're just great people. But Liz was celibate, and Jason was not. And although he wanted her, and I don't know how their relationship broke down, but at the end of the day, that wasn't his choice when he came on the show, was to be celibate. He came on the show, doing the dang thing. So then you fall for somebody, and then now all of a sudden you're celibate. You didn't plan on being celibate when you get to the show. You ain't get on the show like, yo, I'm gonna find somebody to be celibate with. You know what I'm saying? So I can't expect for Frank to make that same thing. And then you can also saw just the way he lit up in response to, and I don't know her personally, but I know on different times they'll highlight different people's characteristics. So you'll see her leading with sexiness and all this type of stuff, but she could be super chill and that not be what she leads with. But if that's where they're pushing her character to be on the show, then you'll see more cuts of that than you will something else. She seems like she's also super deep, but you just saw more of the sexual stuff up front, and that's how she came in. And plus, they also came in kind of as the, they didn't come out with everybody else. So that was part of it. They also, with the guy that she came out with, they kind of had him be super sexy at the pool party and all that type of stuff. And that really wasn't who he showed to be to the rest of the filming either, right? So I think it's just because, his first, I would say for sure, that wasn't his first choice.